Hey Sam, I have your most recent quiz here. The first one you missed was question 3. Which number line represents the solution set for the inequality negative 1/2 x is greater than or equal to 4? So it looks like on this one you've got the right number, the right digit, but forgot that when we divide by a negative, we have a symbol flip. So that was slow motion. There we go. So I have negative 1/2 x is greater than or equal to 4. I'm going to divide both sides by negative 1/2. And remember that when you multiply or divide by a negative, that does flip the symbol. 4 divided by a negative 1/2 is negative 8. So we should have a filled in circle at negative 8. And we should shade to the left now because we're talking about all the numbers that are less than or equal to negative 8. And you selected the one that was greater than or equal to negative 8, so I'm wondering if maybe you forgot to flip the symbol. Anytime you multiply or divide by a negative, we flip the inequality symbol. Question 7, again, we're solving this inequality, so I'm going to go ahead and rewrite it out here. And it, again, looks like you have everything correct except for the shading. You went the wrong direction, so I'm wondering if it's that same error. First, I'm going to distribute. So that's negative 4x minus 12. And I'm going to get my variables on the same side. So I'm going to add 2x to both sides. So that's going to give me negative 2x minus 12 is less than or equal to negative 2. I'm going to add 12. Negative 2x is less than or equal to 10. And now I'm dividing by negative 2. So here we are again divided by a negative, and we have to flip the symbol. So that's x is greater than or equal to negative 5. So again, a filled in circle at negative 5, but this time we're shading to the right. We're talking about all of the numbers that are greater than or equal to negative 5. What value of x is in the solution set of the inequality? So we have to solve this in order to determine that. So I'm going to go ahead and get my variable on the same side. So that's 6x minus 6 is greater than 12. I'm going to add 6 to both sides. 6x is greater than 18. Divide by 6. X must be greater than 3. So here, you chose 3, but there's not a line under that inequality symbol. We're not talking about values that are greater than or equal to 3. We're only talking about values that are greater than 3. So that's why 5 is what works here and not 3. The last question says, which are correct representations of the inequality? Okay, so it looks like there's a whole lot going on here. I'm going to go ahead and simplify a little bit. 3 plus 8x minus 4. So that is this one. We go ahead. It looks like combining those like terms, that's negative 1 plus 8x. And then if I'm looking at that first one, which I already know is correct, looks like they moved the 1 over to the other side. So that's 1 plus 6x, and we got rid of the 6x, move that to the other side. So we have 1 is greater than or equal to 2x. So there we go, that works. And now we do have to be careful here because the variable's on the other side. And so I always share with students, I like my students to rewrite this so that the variable is always on the left. So when we rewrite that answer, we now are saying x is less than or equal to 1/2. And so that's this answer here. And you have x is greater than or equal to 1/2. So I'm wondering if maybe you got this far to this step and then didn't rewrite it so it looks like a greater than symbol. What that circled answer actually says is that 1/2 is greater than or equal to x. So that means x must be less than or equal to 1/2. So it looks like really just the error here is kind of consistent through your work. It's just that symbol and understanding which direction it goes and how it's read. You've got 2 more attempts, I think, on that quiz, so just let me know if you have any other questions.